Something else kind of unusual that came out of the Syria hearings in the Senate Foreign Intelligence Committee yesterday was that John McCain, who was on that panel, who was questioning Secretary of State Kerry and Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel, as well as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Dempsey, he got caught playing online poker on his phone during the hearings. While his colleagues were kind of in the midst of discussions about bombing Libya, he was just playing poker. And this is the picture. His phone, actually, you could see very clearly that he was playing poker there. I have to say, Lewis, and McCain realized he got caught, and he said, "Scandal. Caught playing iPhone game at a 3+ hour Senate hearing. Worst of all, I lost." I'm actually going to say something that people might find unusual here. I say give John McCain a break. We should be happy that he is so familiar with technology and the internet that he was able to sit there by himself and play online poker. I mean, John McCain has in great part, since the Obama win in 2008 against him, become the political equivalent of the old guy standing on his front porch yelling at kids to get off of his lawn. And I actually think that this helps to humanize John McCain in some sense. The hearing is hours long. It's a complete charade. They already know the questions and answers that they're going to get, that they're going to ask, and answers they're going to get. I don't think this is that big of a deal.
That's exactly it. This whole thing is just a formality. John McCain is a jaded politician. He knows exactly what's going to happen. And you know what? I would do the exact same thing if I were in his situation. I just might try to keep my phone a little bit lower.
There is actually a really good and serious and relevant analogy to make here, though, Lewis, to what John McCain is doing, because although I don't think this applies specifically to John McCain, because he's actually the exception to this, there are many, many Americans and many elected officials who view war as a sort of video game. And in part, that's because of how war is being waged. But there's actually something kind of interesting about John McCain going from a hearing about bombing Syria to playing internet online poker, because a video game is a really good explanation for how many of our elected officials, not John McCain specifically, view armed combat right now.
That's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is that this whole decision-making process is kind of like a game of poker.
There's a number of interesting analogies to John McCain getting caught playing poker. And now